All right, well, Paulson here, 4th today.
Yeah.
Well represented in that OTC jersey. Is this the last time we're ever going to see the OTC jersey?
I think it might be for a while, at least on the pro side, which is, a big shame. But it's been an honor to represent the team, with such history and so many great runners throughout the years. So, I'm really proud to have been a part of that for as long as I was. But now, sadly, I think it's coming to an end, and I'm looking forward to what's coming next.
So you and Jake 2nd and 4th today. Yeah. What are you guys going to do now in the future? You're not sticking around in Eugene, are you?
No, the plan for us, I think, is to follow our coach, Mark. As some of you may know, he's taken a job with Athletics Canada recently. So he's now based in Victoria, BC. And I think the plan is for us to follow him up there and keep training with him, as it's been a good partnership so far and it's worked well for us.
Are you excited to go to Canada?
Yeah, absolutely. Very excited for that, and back in my country and stuff, so it's going to be great. Yeah.
So first time doing 5th Avenue today, what was your impression?
It's an awesome event. It's so much fun, and the level of competition today was, I think, just something that hasn't been seen maybe ever before in the 5th half mile. So an incredible field, and really cool to be part of such a great event.
High-low on the season. What was the best part of 2022, and what was the worst?
We'll start with the worst. The worst for me was not making the world final in Eugene. I really should have, and I was disappointed with that performance. High point, I think, for me would be Commonwealth Games, like competing in that final. It was such a stacked field and so many quality runners in there. I equaled my PB there, and it's crazy to think that a 3:33 was only good enough for 10th in that field. But that was a really cool event, and the support and the crowd there in the stadium was unbelievable. But not too far behind definitely is here. Great event, and again, happy to be here. So.
With all the changes that were going on this season, you still ran quite well. What happened that you did great this year, and maybe what would you look to improve next year?
I think for me, what made the most difference was our stint of training we did up at altitude. We were in flag again this year from mid-March to mid-April, and I think this year I just really did it right. Last year was my first year up at altitude. I didn't quite get things right, and I think I overworked myself, and probably didn't come back down any better than I went up there. Whereas this year I was really a lot more sensible with the training, took it easy on the days where we weren't really getting after it on the track, and I think that really showed. I came down in much better shape, and as is so often the case in this career, it's just staying healthy and not getting injured and not getting ill as often. And thankfully, I was able to do that this year. I think that's what really made the difference. So hoping to sort of carry that momentum into next year, maybe do a bit more altitude than I have done in the past, because it really seems to work for me. And hopefully just keep improving. Yeah.
Cool. Big off-season plans?
Jake and I are off for a week to Mexico, so we'll have a bit of fun there, and then ease into the winter training, and before we sort of figure out all the logistics of moving to Victoria.
Very cool.
Going to enjoy myself for a bit and then get back to the grind for the winter.
Great stuff this year. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.